UK housing is falling at a record rate. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here and welcome to another episode of Heiser Says. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at this article discussing house price falls in the UK at rates that haven't been seen for a very long time. So let me just adjust this here so we can see it. Fantastic. So, house prices fall faster than expected in the biggest year-on-year drop since 2009, nationwide said. House prices fell 5.3% year-on-year in August, the sharpest fall in 14 years, and a much faster drop than expected, in a sign that interest rate hikes are clearly taking their toll on the property sector. Now, the UK has it, well, let's say, similar to Australia with regards to housing affordability, at least for younger generations trying to get in. I mean, I mentioned, I think on Twitter, my father immigrated out of East Germany, got to West Germany, applied for all these countries and came over to Australia for the opportunity to get a house and a family and to build a better life. And I suspect many of us watching here who are first-generation Australians can share similar stories, at least if we're from a European background. What about that? What was it, the $5 pom or £5 poms that all came over, the ship was paid for, or that's all it cost to immigrate to Australia? Yeah. I think we're turning more into other countries now with regards to housing affordability, and it's no longer going to be a rapidly populating country with vast housing available to people at low prices, sadly. But back to this. Prices were down 0.8% month on month compared to 0.4% expected drop. Okay, so it's worse than anticipated. That was much steeper than the gentle declines since in earlier months this year, but still less than the drop following last year's mini budget. Oh, the budget in the UK. Oh, honestly, if you follow any UK politics, I watch a few UK YouTubers and just hearing what's going on over there, it really almost makes you appreciate the clowns that we have running the show here. House prices have proved surprisingly resilient, even against the face of soaring interest rates. But today's decline suggests that this may be starting to change. We'll have to see. I mean, even if they have corrections, it's not going to push housing anywhere into an affordable level. You've still got a huge demand for housing and accommodation. James Brigg, head of intermediary sales at Together, said, "Today's announcement of a fall in house prices is likely to have been in part due to the buy-to-let investors leaving the market, leading to more properties becoming available for first-time buyers and home movers, which in turn has eased demand and prices have become marginally more affordable." Whilst the Halifax UK affordability report indicates housing is 0.6% more affordable now than a year ago. Wow. That's not that much. Creating a more favourable environment for both residential and buy-to-let investors, the uncertainty over whether these current figures will be a trend or a brief blip for the market continues. Yeah, well, you won't be able to know it's a trend for some time. I mean, it just shows you that property fascination is universal. Against this backdrop, lenders will continue to compete with each other for prime borrowers with strong affordability, while the specialist lending market will look to support those who fall outside the standard criteria requirements. The decline represents an annual fall of around £14,600 on a typical UK home, to an average of £259,000. And let me just, you know what, I'll type that in, 250k pounds to AUD. What is that? What are we looking here? I'll have a shot of coffee while this is my Father's Day present. Can you see it? There we go. Oh, 500 grand. So the typical house in the UK is 500 Australian. What are they complaining about? Why can't they afford that? What's going on? Shit, Australia's bad, isn't it? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I mean, Maybe I shouldn't have done that, guys. I don't feel sorry for him. Alice Hayne, personal finance analyst at Best Invest, said, with the Bank of England likely to push ahead with its 15th interest rate rise at its meeting this month, and the potential for more rate rises to come, the outlook for the property market appears gloomy. Mortgage approvals plunged almost 10% in July, with net mortgage lending increasing by just £200 million on the previous month. The weaker lending data will inevitably feed through to house prices, exacerbating the dampening effect high interest rates are already having on the property market. You know what? Let's bring up the trading economics. I've been keeping up to date with what the rates are in the UK. Hang on. We'll jump over here. Where do we want? We want UK. Okay, we'll have to go to countries. United Kingdom. Interest rate. Okay, 5.25%. Okay, so yeah, I mean, let's jump out to max. Let's see what they used to. Look at that, guys. So their rate crashed since the GFC, and it's pretty much been flat forever. And now, boom! Look at that. So, I mean, okay, I'm laughing at 500k as, you know, them thinking it's not affordable. But I mean, look how hard it would be for people to save a deposit. You'd be getting no interest forever since the GFC. So there you go. Mortgage lenders have been slowly but consistently lowering rates in recent months, but they remain at levels that haven't been seen for 15 years. Well, of course. Look at this. I mean, of course not. Look at the cash rate. You're over 5%, everyone. Let's have a look at some other figures here. How are they doing for unemployment here in the UK? The unemployment rate, what is it sitting at? 4.2%. Not too bad. Let's have a look at the max. Do they have youth unemployment? Here we go, youth unemployment. 12.3%. How does that compare to us? Where are we? What's our youth unemployment rate sitting at now? Where do we have that? Labour, youth unemployment rate. Oh yeah, 8.62. It's gone up, which is bad. You want to see bad unemployment rate? You want to see a shocking one? We go to, where is it? South Africa. Look where South Africa's gone with their labour unemployment rates. I saw this on Twitter the other day. 60%, everyone. 60%. Let's zoom out. Let's see how, I mean, look at this. Oh boy, you even had 50%. It's just gone straight up since 2018. I'd love to see it back in the 90s, what it was then. But, oh. Anyway, guys, let's have a bit of a chat about this one, eh? So there you go. Housing is falling in the UK. $500,000 Australian to get a place over there. I mean, yeah, what do you reckon, guys? Is it affordable? Isn't it? We'll have to see where it's going. But remember, media's going to jump on the negative. That's what they do. And we haven't seen a trend until it manifests. Something to keep an eye on. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one in the comments down below. If you're a fan and want to support us, you can first check out Heiser Bim, Heiser does. And if you're a fan and want to support us, you can on YouTube or Patreon. Use our referral links via Pocket Squares or call me if you need an architect. Take care. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.